Hello, everyone. Welcome back to GTR24H, the home of the Endurance eRacing World Championship and also the Assetto Corsa Competizione Sprint Series, which is soon to get underway with Season 2, and, of course, the European Hill Climb Championship as well. Ahead of the 2021 EEWC Le Mans finale, which is going to take place between the 27th and the 31st of October, we thought we'd catch up with another one of our teams that are going to be racing in the LMP2 class, and I'm pleased to have alongside me, direct from Malaysia, Blue Steel Racing's Sim Kai Wern. Sim, good to see you. Thank you very much for taking the time. How are things?
Yeah, things are great, Alex. Yeah, so kind of well prepared for the upcoming races, you know?
Yeah. Well, firstly, everyone knows about a little bit of the history of Blue Steel Racing, formed back as Hoshizora's Shinsei Racing back in 2015. You were one of the founding members, but it was obviously it was a very interesting goal to unite the passion of lovers of anime and also those that are motorsport enthusiasts and petrol heads. But I mean, really, with regards to it, you guys have competed in a lot of championships, a lot of leagues on various platforms, R Factor 2, Gran Turismo Sport, Race Room Racing Experience, and Assetto Corsa Competizione. What, firstly, made Blue Steel Racing decide to enter GTR24H and enter the LMP2 class, which is highly competitive?
Okay, at first, I think this was Alex Young. Do you know him? He's a former Malaysia F1 driver. He's the one that recommended me to participate for this GTR24. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the man, the founder behind Axel Sports then decided to say, well, if we're going, why not come along for the ride?
Yeah, that's why he told me about it. So as well, we wanted to try out to join European leagues because we to see how well we fare against drivers around the world as well, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And what was the decision to jump into LMP2 rather than, say, do what Axel Sports did and go into the Cadillac DPI?
Because we've been driving a lot of GT cars, so it's like at first my friend recommended me to drive the LMP2 because he said the DPI is a bit harder to adapt to, you know. So LMP2 is the best way to start. Yeah.
And we know that you've got a crack squad of drivers from Blue Steel Racing, a whole host of talent that are going to be racing at Le Mans. How have the preparations been ahead of the race itself for you guys at Blue Steel Racing?
I mean, preparations are good. At the moment, we are doing other league races such as, have you heard before, EES?
Yeah, we understand that you guys have been competing in a lot of championships, eRacing GP, funny enough, which has also been founded by Axel Sports and Alex Young. You know, SRO Asia GT, I think Ayman Hazik has been racing in that this season. EES, eRacing GP, the MAM Lockdown Championship as well. So there's been quite a lot. We've seen that you guys at Blue Steel have been very, very active indeed. But Le Mans is an iconic circuit. What are the biggest difficulties that you guys at Blue Steel see with regards to the LMP2? Because you're going to be nearly as quick on the straights like the DPI, but then obviously having to deal with the GTE and the GT3 traffic. What's the biggest difficulties for an LMP2 team around Le Mans?
Biggest difficulty? Never really thought about it, but mostly we just try to not to pressure ourselves. We just try to do what we do best, see where we are, you know, on the track, because we really have no idea how our performance, you know, compared to other drivers. Yeah.
And is there a realistic? Because you guys have already scored points at the 24 Hours of Spa-Francorchamps, our previous event. What's the realistic goals for Blue Steel? I know it's not going to be competing with the likes of Varga Sim Racing, Mugen, Juices. I know that you guys will be running your own race, but what's the approach from Blue Steel? How are you guys looking to sort of approach it all?
Maybe we try to top 10s, you know, at least try to finish past the finish line, you know. Just do it clean, you know. Score some points at least.
And
Yeah.
Is that a sort of like with doing Spa and doing Le Mans, is that a preparation for your team to jump into the EEWC for next season for 2022?
Yeah, I guess so. Yes.
Well, hopefully we'll be catching up with you guys at Blue Steel Racing. Obviously, we know we've got Wong Wei Seong, Aman Hazik, Amir Hazik, and Mohammed Zini as part of the team alongside yourself. I'm really looking forward to seeing how you guys get on, and maybe you never know, it could be as high as a top 5 come the end of Twice Around the Clock Sim.
Yeah, hopefully. Because now Malaysia's lockdown is just lifted. Some of us might get a bit busy on. We try our best to still join the race.
So at least social lives might be a little bit more frequent in Malaysia now that lockdowns have been lifted a bit. It's been very difficult over in Asia and Australasia with the current lockdown scene side of things. But sim racing in Asia and the Pacific areas of Australasia as well has really helped everyone sort of come together and still be able to interact and enjoy sim racing. How has it been for Blue Steel?
Well, just same like everyone. I mean, we made a lot of new friends around the world, like you guys, you know. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's really, really good to see, Sim. But listen, we want to wish you and all the team at Blue Steel Racing all the very best of luck for the Le Mans EEWC finale between the 27th and the 31st of October. And hopefully we'll have you personally join the team managers press conference in the lead up to the Le Mans event. But Sim, thank you very much for your time.
Right. Thank you very much. Right.
So a big thank you to Sim Kai Wern from Blue Steel Racing there. That is it from us here at GTR24H. For further information about what we do here at GTR24H, for some of the latest news about other championships, head to gtr24h.org. You can also follow us on all relevant social media channels on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at GTR24H. Stay tuned for further exciting developments in the run-up to the EEWC finale at Le Mans, where we go racing twice around the clock.